6 weeks from today, I'm running a half marathon. Oh my goodness.
Don't do it for them, don't do it for me. Just do it cause I know it's what you wanna do.
Welcome to week 6 of half marathon training. We are officially at the halfway point, and 6 weeks from now I will be running the half marathon. Anything exciting happened? Not really. I haven't worked out again for Monday, Tuesday. So we're coming into Wednesday and I'm gonna go on a run. I've been kind of in a weird place today about what run I want to do. At first I wasn't gonna go on a run. Then it was, let's do the 4.5 mile run today. Then, you know what, let me just do the 8 mile run today and get it over with. Back to, I don't want to run today, to let's do the 4.5 mile. It's kind of all over the place. I think I finally set my mind to let's do the 4.5 mile run today. I'm not super committed. It's gonna turn a little bit hot and then it should be cooler the next 2 days. So I'll do the 8 mile run either Thursday or Friday. I do have to make a cake this week, but it's got to be done before Saturday. So either 8 mile run Friday, get done, bake the cake, let it cool overnight, 4.5 mile run Saturday, frost the cake, bring it. Has potential, but then buy ingredients Thursday, not really sure. It's also not relevant, but that is what we're working with. I'm very tired today. I had a really good sleep, but I only slept 3 hours the night before, so it's kind of catching up with me, which is partly why I want to sit on the couch. Just not very committed right now. I also need to go get candy before the 8 mile run, just in case I need it. I'd rather have it and not need it than to crash and burn somewhere out in the wilderness. And by wilderness, I mean the suburbs. But I've gone ahead of myself a little bit into what today is. Big picture, I've kind of completely lost the training program this week. It should be, I actually haven't looked in a while, but I think it should be 4.5 mile, and then do like a 5K race, which I thought would be cool to kind of track my progress and see what's changed since the first week's 5K. But in my head, to get to the 13 miles pre half marathon day, I need to be adding a mile each week, and I don't have room to skip a week if my mental math works, and that is reliably unreliable. So instead of all of that, we're gonna do 4.5 mile, and then an 8 mile. So today will be the 4.5 mile. Get the first one out of the way.
We came out of the trenches and we made our offense. Yeah, I doubted every single second I spent, but you believed in me before I even saw myself. Now I do it for them, I do it for you, I do it cause this is what I was made for. Oh, written in my soul is what you told me. Don't quit your daydream.
Good morning. It is Friday, which means it's going to be my long run day. We're gonna do hopefully an 8 mile run. We'll see if I'm able to do it. I am pretty excited, but also quite nervous for it. It's super cool outside, so I don't have to worry about sweating as much as I normally do, which is usually quite aggressive. Given that it's an 8 mile and kind of a long distance, I did buy some things at the store. I got some Lifesaver gummies to bring with me. I am just not really into the thought of gels. It grosses me out a little bit, and I don't think that they have super good ingredients in them. Not that Lifesavers have good ingredients, but it's pretty much just sugar. What, I do have a gel. I got it for free, which is this freeze you can get when you buy $1,000 treadmill. This one has, I guess it's not awful for you, but the thought of a gel just grosses me out, and if I can eat candy, that's always a win in my book. I'm going to attempt to bring the Lifesaver gummies with me and eat them and just see kind of how it works. Test it out, given that it's not a long enough distance to really need anything, but still long enough that I can test how it makes me feel. I also, because the gummies don't really have any salt in them, while the gels I think do. I'm very uneducated in this, but I know I don't want gels. I got some electrolyte chews, which it looks like they don't need water with them, that you can just eat them. So I got orange and watermelon. Watermelon sounds amazing, but I'm kind of scared that it's not gonna taste as good as I'm expecting it to. So I might go with orange today, but we will see. So the plan is we're gonna do our 8-mile run. Gotta come home. I have a cake to bake for my mom's birthday. I have to get that started. Her cookies are already made in the freezer. So half of that's done, but the cake is completely unmade at this point. So I have to hurry up and go on this run so that I can start baking her cake.
You can tell the haters off. Don't quit your daydream. Yeah, no matter what it costs. I wanna see you in the stars. One day you'll thank me. Even though right now it's hard. I know you go far. Don't quit on me. Don't quit on me. Don't quit on me. Yeah. I don't take it for granted. Try not to take advantage. I can't let myself forget. So when you're down and you want to give it.
Hi guys, it is Sunday today, so it's officially the last day of week 6. So it's really the halfway point now. 6 weeks from today, I'm running a half marathon. This isn't really to discuss my 8-mile run. I was actually pretty happy with it. I went lots of weird routes trying to figure out how to get to 8 miles, and it ended up working really well. I ended at 8.1 miles, and that last 0.1 was just like the distance from where I was back to my neighborhood. So it ended up working nicely that the route I took was exactly 8 miles. I really like those salt chew things. They're a lot bigger than I was expecting, and it took quite a while to let it dissolve in my mouth, but the flavor's really good and I really enjoyed them. The Lifesavers were also really good to eat. I need to learn how to pace myself on them. I started to eat them around, I think, 6 or 7 miles in, and I think I was pretty hungry by that point. Ma'am. I think I was pretty hungry by that point, so I started to eat a lot of them and I ended up with a stomach ache. So accepting that I can't eat them all when I want to, I'll have to do that. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with that run and the fueling wise of it. I'm hoping that I can go through the half marathon without having to use a gel. Unfortunately, I am just not in the mood today to go on a run, to go on a 4.5-mile run. So I'm going to end it with only 2 runs this week. I feel very guilty, but I know not every week's gonna be perfect. I ended up staying up too late yesterday. It was technically, it'd be like a normal person 7 a.m. is when I finally went to bed. So I'm just not all there today. My body hurts. I'm very tired. So I think the best thing for me this week is to just end it and to come back stronger next week. So I'll see you guys all next week for week 7. Bye.